So back to the pregnancy issue. So I told him, I said, you should have told me this right away. Because here we have been having sex all this time, and you don't want a child. I said, it fucking doesn't matter. Just fuck it. I said, my dad doesn't want me to have kids. Nobody fucking wants me to have kids. I'm almost 35. If we date for 5 years, I'm going to be like 40. My time's going to be over for fucking kids. I said, fuck it, we just won't have kids. I'm like, it's probably going to take me forever and a day to get pregnant anyway, because I have, like, I don't know if some women will know what I'm talking about, but I have endometriosis, like, super duper bad, like, majorly bad, and it causes you lots of problems in trying to get pregnant. And it's just like, I was like, just fuck it, just we'll start using condoms, and we'll just forget about trying to have a baby. We'll just fucking use condoms, and we'll fucking use condoms, and we just won't even think about having a baby, and we'll just do that, and fuck it. I said, my dad don't want me to have a kid anyway, and nobody thinks that I can be a good mother. My brother and sister-in-law told me when I was pregnant before that I needed to get an abortion, and that pissed me off, because it wasn't like I just slept with this guy off the street and got pregnant. That guy was somebody that I loved and I cared about dearly. Fuck. I was 22 years old. It wasn't like I was 16. It just pisses me off that everybody thinks that I wouldn't be a good mother, and I'm the most kind, caring person there ever was. And it's like, all these people, it just makes me mad, that all these fucking people can go out here and, like, produce and produce and produce and spit these kids out their ass. And, well, not out their ass, but you know what I'm trying to say. And they can just do this. And they don't even take care of their fucking kids. And they don't even care about them. And somebody that truly wants kids can't even have one. I'm not saying that I'll never have one, but these last few months we've been having sex. And there was one month that we had sex like every friggin' fucking day. And did I get pregnant? No, I did not get pregnant. So what does that tell you? I don't know. Steve kept saying it, well, if it's God's will, you'll get pregnant. Well, if it's God's will, I'll get pregnant. And then he was in the back of his mind thinking, like, I don't want her to get pregnant. Well, shouldn't he have clued me in on this? Fuck. If he didn't want me to get pregnant, he should have clued me in, don't you think? His daughter's fixing to come down the 19th on my birthday. And I know this is going to depress me even fucking more and get me all anxious, and it's just going to suck. It's going to suck complete ass is what it's going to do. She has the baby, his 18-year-old. I guess she's 18 now, 17 or 18. She has the baby, and he is a grandpa. And he is just like, la, 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 all over the baby. Well, it makes me sad because I want a child with him. I want a child with him so bad that I can't stand it. But I want a child anyway. I want a child very, very bad. But, I love him and I want to have his baby. He is so cute. He's like, I love him so much. He's so precious to me. And I'll do anything for him. I just want to make him happy. I just really want to make him happy and everything. And I want a baby with him. But I guess now's not the time and everything and whatever. But we we had sex over the weekend. We haven't been having much because I've been depressed and stuff, and I felt, kind of bad because we haven't been doing much of anything, and he's been upset about his car payments and stuff, and he's been upset too, and I guess we just kind of drifted and just kind of went our own little directions. He's been having his problems, and I've been having mine, internally, personally, and so this weekend we did, or the other night we did, and it was, it was good and everything, but, he doesn't tell me this until today. We don't talk about this until today, and I'm thinking, well, what the fuck, what the fuck? So now, after all these months, I'm sorry, people, I shouldn't say this. So now, after all these months of doing it with nothing, we're gonna have to use protection. The good old raincoat. And you know what? That sucks. But if it means not getting pregnant, I guess that's what it takes. And especially now that things are like in an uproar and I'm having problems with my depression and everything, and he's not sure about where he wants to be with me, as far as whether he wants to, whether he knows, like, if he wants to deal with this situation or not. He said he's made his mind up and everything, but I think he's still thinking about it. It's probably the best, it is the best decision, because you don't want to bring a child into the world that is going to be screwed up and have problems and everything. But, if I got pregnant, if I got pregnant right now, or if I got pregnant the other night, I would be the happiest person in the world, the most happiest individual. I may still be depressed, who knows, I'm sure I'd be depressed, but I'd be so happy to have a baby, and to love that little person, and to be able to hold that little person in my arms. And everybody that doesn't want me to have a child should kiss my ass, because I know I would be a good mommy. I just know I'd be a good mommy. And it hurts me when my dad says he doesn't want another grandkid. And it hurts me that I may never have a child. Because I'm almost 35, and I know people have kids when they're 40. But I don't want to be like, my mom died when she was 56. I don't want my child going through something like that. If I get cancer, I don't want my child to go through something like that. I just want my boyfriend to love me for who I am, and even if I have problems, I just want him to love me. And I do want a child really, really bad before I get too old. I don't know how much more I can take. My time's running out on this too. I guess I should just end this and not talk anymore. I'm sorry, you all, for talking so much. Just had to get it out. I just had to get it all out. I love you guys. If anybody watches this, I love you. Maybe this week will be better. Give me your thoughts. Bye.